Hi dear students, this is the lesson 13, finding the slope from the given equation, and this is the 13th lesson of the chapter. Here we are going to try to find the slope from the given equation. It might be in two different ways. Y is equal to mx plus n, here m is the slope, or y is equal to ax plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is another way, standard form also it is called. And the slope here is equal to minus a over the coefficient of x and divided by coefficient of y it has to be. And let's start with the questions to understand better. The equation of a line with inclination 135 degree is 2k minus 1x, minus k plus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. Then find the value of k, it says here. So firstly, you need to know this one. If the inclination is 135 degree, m was equal to tangent alpha. And that's equal to tangent 135 here. At the same time, it is equal to 135, it's going to be equal to minus 1. And in the second way, in ax plus by plus c, if it's equal to 0, then m was equal to minus a over b, which is equal to, in this question, it's going to be equal to 2k minus, let's write in front of the parenthesis, or firstly let me write the minus sign, then 2k minus 1 divided by minus k plus 2, it has to be. Then this should be in parentheses. Then these two slope, m is equal to minus 1 and m is equal to minus 2k minus 1 over k plus 2, they should be equal to each other, which means that minus 1 here, minus 1 is equal to 2k minus 1 divided by k plus 2. What happened to minus sign here? It's since there is two minus signs here, minus and minus, they are divided and they become plus here. So actually I can do like this, they become plus and we simplify them. So it's going to be like this, k plus 2 times minus 1 minus k minus 2 is equal to 2k minus 1. Then I can get the minus 1 to other side. Let's say I can get minus 1 to this side, k to this side, which becomes like minus 2 plus 1 is equal to 2k plus k, which means that minus 1 is equal to 3k, and this implies that k is equal to minus 1 over 3, it has to be, and we found the value of k here by using the tangent formula. And the second one is, here there are two equations and they are parallel. If you remember the parallelness here, when they are parallel, m1 should be equal to m2. Then if we say this is m1, and for this one if we have m2, it means that m1 is equal to m2. And then let's write the equations. One of them is y is equal to 2x minus 2p. And the second one is ax minus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. From the first equation, I'm understanding that m1 is equal to 2. Because when it is y is equal to mx plus m form, and the coefficient of x is the solution here, is the slope of the line, and here m is equal to m2 is equal to minus a over b, which is equal to minus a over minus 3 it's going to be, which is equal to a over 3. Then here we are going to get, if a over 3 is equal to a over 3, since m1 is equal to m2, why it's like that? Because d1 is parallel to d2. This implies that m1 is equal to m2 and a over 3, it should be equal to 2, which means that a is equal to 6 when you send the other side with multiplication. Okay, let's continue with the other question. Here the question is about locus, and I try to simply give the definition of the locus. The set of or configuration of all points whose satisfy the single equation. So if we accept that there is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, this formula is satisfying all the points on the line. I'm going to explain after the question here. I'm going to explain after the solution of the question with equation of line better, I think. Here let's say that x is equal to, because this is ax y it's going to be, and where x is equal to 5t plus 1 over 2, and y is equal to minus 3t minus 2 it has to be. Then here we are going to make the t subject, which means that 2x is equal to 5t plus 1, and 2x minus 1 is equal to 5t. Then 2x minus 1 over 5, it has to be equal to t. And here on the other side, 3t is equal to minus y minus 2. T is equal to minus y minus 2 over 3 it has to be. And from these two we can get this result now here. These two, when they are equal to each other, let's say t, since t is equal to t, which means that, actually if I write down it will be better, 2x minus 1 over 5, it should be equal to minus y minus 2 over 3. So if you crossly multiply here, this one and this one, which means that 3 times 2x minus 1, it should be equal to 5 times minus y minus 2. Then 6x minus 3 is equal to minus 5y minus 10. Then 6x plus 5y plus 7, it should be equal to 0. Now this is the equation of the line. This is the equation of the line with locus 5t plus 1 over 2 and minus 3t minus 2. Here, if you get any value for t, let's say t is equal to 1, if this is the line 6x plus 5y plus 7, if t is equal to 1, this is 5 times 1 plus 1, 6 over 2, which is equal to 3. Then this point a should be equal to 3 when t is equal to 1. Then a is equal to 3, and here minus 5, it should be on the line. And when you put the values here, 3 and minus 5 here, you are going to see that the equation is going to be equal to 0. So this point satisfying the equation means that this point is on the line it should be. Now we are going to continue with this page, and then we are going to finish our solution. Here, the equation of the line, find the equation of the line perpendicular to this line, then it is which has intercept with y-axis at minus 3. If I simply draw the figure here, it has to be something like this, let's say. And if I name, let's say this is the line which is equal to, this is the line which is equal to 2x plus 5y plus 7 is equal to 0. This line it is. And I need to find the equation of the line, which is perpendicular to this line here, which is perpendicular to this line. At the same time, the line is passing through, the line is passing through the intercept with the x-axis at minus 3, which means the coordinate is 0, minus 3. And this should be perpendicular, by the way. So I'm going to use the perpendicularity here. Firstly, for the equation y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. I need two information. One of them x1, y1, which is given here. And the second one, I need to find the slope, which is m1 I'm going to name, because if this is m1 and this is m2, and here we should say like this, m1 times, actually I can write here, m1 times m2 is equal to minus 1, it has to be. Then I'm going to continue here, m1 times m2 is equal to minus 1. M1 we don't know. M2 we can find minus a over b, which is minus a over b. M is equal to minus a over b, which is equal to minus 2 over 5. Minus 2 over 5, it's going to be, it's equal to minus 1. So since we have minuses on both sides, I can make it plus. This one and this one plus becomes. Then I'm going to send 5 to the down and 5 up, 2 down, which means m is equal to 5 over 2 it's going to be. Now I can continue with the equation of the line, which means here y minus 3 is equal to m1. I found that it's equal to m1 is equal to 5 over 2. It should be 5 over 2 times x minus 0. It should be y plus 3 is equal to 5 over 2x, and this 2 goes to the other side. 2y plus 6 is equal to 5x it should be. Then I will collect all the terms to one side. 0 is equal to 5x minus 2y minus 6, or 5x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0 is the perpendicular line equation here. This is 5x minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. If we continue the other question, find the equation of the line parallel to the line. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 means that here we have two lines. One of them is, let's say here, one of the line, if we accept here, if we accept like this, if we say this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, then we have another line. We have another line where it is passing through parallel to this line. Let's say this is D1, and another line which we are going to find the equation of it. And we know two information about this line. One of them, it is parallel to the D1. These are parallel to each other. I couldn't draw, and I'm going to show the parallelness like this. This is parallel to this one, D2 here. D1 is parallel to D2. And the second information that is given to us, here it is passing through the same y-intercept with x plus y plus 4 is equal to 0, which means that y is equal to minus 4 here, because if you are looking for the x-intercept, you know that y-intercept, you know that x is equal to 0, it has to be. And then if x is equal to 0, then x plus y plus 4, if it's equal to 0, then 0 plus y plus 4 is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 4 it should be. So the y-intercept, it's going to be equal to minus 4. Now I came to this format. I have one equation of the line y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. I have the coordinate of the point, which is equal to y minus here minus 4 is equal to m times, we don't know the m values still because I didn't calculate the d1 here. D1 parallel to d2 means that m1 is equal to m2. So this is m1, and here I'm going to find m1 is equal to m2 like this. If the equation of this line here, the blue one, is 2x plus 3y minus 5, if it's equal to 0, then here the slope of m1, it should be equal to minus 2 over 3, it should be. Which means that here I'm going to replace by the minus 2 over 3 here. Then let me write here minus 2 over 3 divided by, times x. It should be minus 0. Y plus 4 is equal to minus 2x over 3, because this is x minus 0. So you're going to send to the other side. 3y plus 12 is equal to minus 2x, and 2x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0 is the answer of our question.